Right guys, in this video we're going to connect to the Binance API. We're going to do that with the help of this Python module. It's called Python Binance. This is a module with a whole toolkit of functions and ways of connecting to, easily connecting to the Binance API. So you can go ahead and look at this URL if you want. And let's go, for example, into account endpoints, orders. You can see here, place an order. It's pretty straightforward. You can just copy and paste this this code, and then you will basically be able to place an order. So yeah, there is a lot of other functionalities. It's very extensive. We are going to use only a couple of them because we only need a couple of them to do what we need to do. So yeah, let's go ahead. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to install this module. So in VS Code, we can open a new terminal. We can do pip install python-binance. We'll install it, and now we have access to this module, and we can import it in our script. So in here we can do from binance.client import client, and then to create the connection we have to initiate the client. So do it like this. So in here in the client object we have to give two parameters. It is the API key and the API secret. So with this, now we are able to authenticate, and we can start sending requests, sending commands to Binance. And so yeah, let's do that. So our first request we're going to make is to get the latest price of Bitcoin to USD. So to do that, we can create a response object, and that will call this client. And for that, we have a whole set of different functions we can use. We are going to use the get historical k lines, and we have to pass it some parameters. So the first parameter is a symbol. So our symbol is Bitcoin to USDC, and that will be BTC USDC. So we're getting the price of Bitcoin in USDC. Second parameter we have to give it is the interval. So the interval, it is the time of a candle. So here you can see get historical K lines, candle lines. They are basically these lines. If you've ever looked at a trading chart, you will have seen these. Basically these are called candles. When they are red, the opening price starts here. When they're red, and the lowest one, this is the closing price. So in a span of 50 minutes, the price went from here, and then it ended in here. The little tail or candle lit, not sure how to say. This is the lowest it went, and then it bumped back up to here. So yeah, these are the candles, and we are going to request this information about the opening, the closing, the lowest, the highest. These are all very interesting things to know for us, so we are going to request them from Binance. And right now we have to tell Binance what is the time of a candle you want. So So in here we can select the 1 minute one. This is the most interesting. So we're going to request the information about a candle of 1 minute. So in here then we have to do client dot k line interval. So you can see here you have a lot of different intervals. We're going to take the 1 minute one. And then the last parameter we have to give, it is how long ago do we want it. So we can request the candle lines of the last hour. So if we ask a candle of 1 minute, 1 hour ago, we will receive 60 candles. We will receive basically all of these, start to close. What we're going to do right now is we're going to request the candle of 1 minute ago. So the good thing is here you can write it like this: 1 minute ago UTC. You can write it differently. You can also say 1 week ago, 5 days ago. It's all explained in this website. You can go and have a look. But for now, we are going to use the simple one just for testing. It is the 1 minute ago. So let's go and print it out. All right, and then we can click in here to run this file. Wait, let me close this once. All right. So as you can see here, this is the response that we received from Binance. So it is a list, and inside of the list we have some information. So the first part in here, this is the time in UTC format, so just the opening of the candle. This one is the opening amount, so the opening amount of the candle. This is the highest it went. This is the lowest it went, and this is the closing price. And this candle, it's not yet closed. Basically, it's the actual price, so it's still being decided what is the closing price. So what we can do is we can create a for loop, basically to request all the time what is the latest price. The Binance API, it is. You can request as much as you want. I've never had any limitations on how much you can request. You can request a lot. Well, I don't know the limits, but at least I've never had any issues. So let's create a little for loop. Let's do while true. Basically, this will run indefinitely until we break it. So we're going to put this inside of here. Let's still put a timer or a sleeper for time point sleep. Let's say 2 seconds, and then we can see. Let's see what is the price in real time. So right now here you can see we're requesting the prices. So it's updated automatically. The current price is this one. So if we go on to the price of Binance, we can see here it is 79. And if we go look into here, it is, yeah, it's not always the most accurate data. I feel, well, it's not always the same. I mean, with what you see on the website. So what you see on the website and what you see, what you get, it's sometimes a little bit different, but it should be very, very similar. So yeah, right now we're getting the latest prices. So this is pretty cool. This will be our first building block. Right now we know the prices and we can start to analyze it. There is different strategies to create robots to decide when it's a good time to buy, when it's a bad time to buy. So we're going to have a look at the different strategies you can use. That will be for the next video. For now, I think we have seen enough. So see you in the next video.